So we're going to do another example of solve by completing the square. And this time we're going to write out some steps for you. So here's the problem, y squared minus 10y, and then leave a little space, equals negative 25. That's the setup. So step 1, make sure variable terms, or terms with a variable, are on one side. The constant has to be on the other side. So what do I mean by constant? I mean the number, the negative 25. So you've got, on the left, you've got the y squared and the minus 10y. That's fine because those both have variables. Those terms both have a variable y in them, and that's what you want. You want those by themselves. Okay. Then you have to complete the square. So you're going to take half of b, whatever b is, or, b over 2, and then you're going to square that, okay? Add that to both sides. Now, they have the steps written out in the book. I'm sure it's different than what I'm doing, but, whatever works for you. Okay, so I'm going to take negative 10. I'm going to divide it by 2, and then I'm going to square it. So that's going to be a negative 5 squared, which is 25. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to add 25 to this side, and we're also going to add 25 to the other side. So add it to both sides. Okay. Step 3. Write the binomial square. And simplify constants. Might run out of room here. Okay, so we get y minus 5, that's what's going to go there, squared. So there's the binomial square, equals, and this time we got a 0. Okay, it happens, so it's okay. Then you're going to take the square root of both sides. So you use the square root property. That means take square root of both sides. Okay, so when I do that, it's going to be the square root of, and normally we put a plus or minus, but it's not going to matter too much here, but because of the 0. Then we have y minus 5 on the left equals, plus or minus 0 is just 0. You don't need the plus or minus. Okay, so then we're going to take the 5 to the other side, and we're going to have y equals 5. In this case, we only got one answer, so that's okay. I guess our last step is solve for variable. And they mention in the book to check the answer, but I'm not going to check it. You can do that. Okay, so there's the answer. The answer is y equals 5, or you can put it in set notation. This time we just got one answer. So it doesn't always happen, but this time it did. Okay, so we're going to do more examples of this and going through the steps and all the different situations that might occur.